Rated T for Teen.
We interrupt this broadcast with an important radio bulletin. Strange Brigade just landed on Nintendo Switch. Repeat, the Strange Brigade are at large on Nintendo Switch. More as we hear it.
Oh, hello there. Not sure what was up with my voice a minute ago, but I've had a lozenge and I'm feeling much better. Fans of co-op action, puzzling, shooting, exploring ancient tombs and crypts, and amateur Egyptologists, your ship's come in. The Nintendo Switch just got a cracking caper added to its library in the form of Strange Brigade. So we're here to go over all the features you need to know about before embarking on a quest to rid the world of an ancient evil. For more like this, subscribe and hit the bell. Now onto the good stuff. Firstly then, for the uninitiated, Strange Brigade is a third-person co-op action game that takes its cues from early 20th century adventure comics. Therefore, you can expect your Switch to take you on an old-school adventure through Egypt, as the eponymous Brigade uncover an ancient evil in the form of Queen Seteki. Everywhere you look, there are reanimated mummies draped in hammer horror nostalgia, also bandages and rotten gauze, giant scorpions, fearsome minotaurs, and liberal use of the word spiffing. It's the 1930s. There are probably crumpets at the bottom of this lot's ammo pouches. You'll remember, of course, the giant scorpions and mummies and minotaurs and whatnot from a minute ago. Yes, good. If they could be taken down by a sharp clothing ensemble or a plummy English accent, then the Strange Brigade wouldn't even need to bring guns along with them on this expedition. But the thing is, they can't. They need to be shot. And although there's plenty of satisfying puzzles and exploring to be had along the way, shooting the bad things is one of the principal activities here. So, for the Switch edition, we've gone all out and introduced gyroscopic motion aiming for the control options. That means you get that tilt-based granular aiming style for popping open skeletons if you want it. And there's also Pro Controller support for those who prefer a thumbstick-based aiming style. While Strange Brigade's story takes top billing, Switch players will definitely also want to check out Horde mode, featuring arena-style maps and ever-escalating waves of enemies. Each round's formed of 15 waves, and the longer you survive through them, the more the area opens up, giving you more real estate to move around in and avoid charging enemy types, and also more replenishments. Between waves, there's just 25 seconds of downtime to stock up on supplies before you go again. And while all this is happening, there's also a pretty engrossing economy wrinkle too, as you harvest energy from fallen enemies and spend it to upgrade your own abilities and resources. Super satisfying, and as you inch closer to the last few waves, supremely challenging stuff.
She doesn't want our heroes to find.
You can have a jolly old time in Strange Brigade as a solo experience, but at its heart this is a co-op game, so of course we've embraced the Nintendo Switch's local wireless multiplayer functionality to make co-op play as easy on this platform as finding sand in the Egyptian desert. So if you want to get together in person and take on this ancient menace within Strange Brigade's crypts, you can just connect your Switches via local wireless, and Anubis is your uncle. We've gone through the mechanical nuts and bolts of Strange Brigade, ticked off the modes, the multiplayer, possible crumpets in satchels, but we haven't yet mentioned one of the simplest pleasures in the game, the cast of playable characters. Introducing Nalangu Rashida, Gracie Braithwaite, Archimedes de Quincy, and Frank Fairburn. Yes, Fairburn. Time to update your notes on Ancestry.com, Carl, I think. This quartet of cunning and courageous, something else beginning with C that means adventurers, each bring their own strengths and unique abilities to the fray, like Gracie's melee shockwaves that knock back enemies, Archimedes' knack for hoovering up souls from further away, or Frank's prowess with, surprise surprise, a rifle. And there we go. Strange Brigade is out now on Nintendo Switch, and of course it's also available on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Stadia. If you've already played this little gem, tell us about it in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe if this video compelled you to do so. Right, I've worked up quite an appetite for crumpets now, adventurers. Pass the butter, would you?